African youth away. Diaspora and Caribbeans, Jamaica, Guyana, Trinidad, Bermuda, Antigua, all the Caribbeans around the world, Black Americans around the world. Away. The time is now to save Captain Ibrahim Traore.
Nigerian President Mr. Tinubu. Brother, you need to step down. You are sitting almost 80 plus age. You're supposed to be sitting in the old age home to relaxing right now. My brother, when you're walking on the street, you're shaking. Give one right youth to lead the country. You can't stay there for the rest of your life in politics. Come on, learn how to give opportunity for next person. And secondly, under your leadership, there is extreme corruption. Under your leadership, there is extreme maladministration. Under your leadership, there is extreme nepotism. Under your leadership, there is failed Nigeria. Stop, my brother. You are old men. Get out.
Western America never want the goodness of Africa. They only try to assassinate our good leaders. We are not giving them Captain Ibrahim Traore today. We are not giving them tomorrow. Let me start and tell you something. You remember on the 17th of January 1961, the assassination of Patrice Lumumba of DR Congo. Up to date, there is no peace in Congo. Remember, Osati for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, Republic of Ghana, on the 24th of February 1966, when Kwame Nkrumah was on his way to Vietnam for peace talk, they overthrown Kwame Nkrumah from the Republic of Ghana. We have never get a good leader like this man ever again in Africa. You remember a leader called Thomas Sankara, Burkina Faso, on the 15th of October 1987. They have assassinated a young man at the age of 37 years. They have assassinated a man. Captain Ibrahim Traore has replaced him. They want to overtake him. We are not allowing that. You remember Muammar Gaddafi, a very good and a vibrant and energetic leader in the land of Africa. Gaddafi was a very good leader to Africa and African diaspora and the Caribbean at large. On the 20th of October, on the day of Islamic celebration in the whole world, that was the day America and NATO assassinate Muammar Gaddafi from the land of Africa. They are going back to Captain Ibrahim Traore. Africa youth, wake up. Diaspora, wake up. We are not allowing them from the west, from the east, from the north, from the south. Africa, we must unite to save Captain Ibrahim Traore. The time is now.
What Burkina Faso, Mali, Niger are doing is not rebellion. It's revolution. A new Africa is rising. But why is Nigeria quiet? It's like we don't really deserve that giant of Africa they call us. What are we giant of Africa for? Okay, with the look say, if we talk, they'll remove us for ECOWAS. No! What our leaders don't know is the Westerners fear what they can't control. Because they are scared of what we can become as an Africa. Now, the France and the America, they want to join forces together to crush this young man. If we Africa, we stay, we fall down, they look these people. That is how they will keep crushing one leader after another. See Burkina Faso now. They know, let this guy complete 3 years for that place. All Africa eye will open. Because this man start to open people's eye. This is what we are telling our leaders. Take both steps. We in Nigeria, you will stand with you. We don't want the Westerners in our soil anymore. We don't need them. So let us take that bold step. They collect what belongs to us. So that we economic will become economic that we can stand above stuff. How can we be in Nigeria using Naira? Dollar is controlling us. We are slave to a dollar in this country. Why we not ask ourselves what they happen? Now every Nigerian citizen, they are not beggar in their own father's land. It's only slave that can behave this way. This is a public challenge. If you are awake, don't just watch this. Document it and share it for other youth to see. This is the time for us to use our voice. The silence of the youth in this country, give them the power to win. And we will remain a loser. But this time, we will never be quiet. We must collect what belongs to us. We are not cowards and we will never remain cowards. This is our time to stand for what we want.
This is a warning to that American soldier who claims they want to overthrow Ibrahim Traore. See, let me tell you something that you don't know. Africans are now wise. Africans are now sensible. Trying to get good schools, good hospitals, good life. You get it? So you can't just stand up and go to somebody's country, or you can't just stand up to say whatever you want about somebody's country. You get me? This is a warning. You don't know the reason why we decided to be Russians. You don't know. We're fighting for the truth. We're fighting for the good life, for our future, for our families. So if you think that you are strong and you are brave, only you think you have sat down, you have made your inquiries, so you want to do something to Ibrahim Traore, you are dealing with the whole Africa. And especially, you are dealing with Russian military. You are dealing with us, the Africans in the Russian military. I'm not afraid. That's why I'm doing this video. Trying to tell you that if you want to do something, think twice. Any country, I repeat myself, any country who tries again to try to blackmail any African country, you get prepared. You have to get prepared. So can't you? So why do you want us to always suffer? You want Africans to always suffer. You want Africans to always suffer. Bad schools, bad road. But all of you, every time you want good life, it's not going to happen anymore. It's not going to happen anymore. Africans are wise. We stand by Burkina Faso. Ibrahim Traore.
I see many Nigerians saying that everything they're posting about Burkina Faso President Ibrahim Traore is not true. Some of them are AI, some of this and this, especially that guy called Renaud Macri, whatever they call him. Anyway, let me explain. So you people are saying or debunking that things they are posting or talking about Ibrahim Traore is fake, that most of them are AI, the boy is not doing or the guy is not doing as much as we are talking about. Here is my question though. If you verse you say people they talk about what Burkina Faso they do, I beg you with the name of God, can you start posting the one your president is doing? Yes, post the one your president Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing, the Jagaban, the builder of Lagos. Tell us, post the one he's doing and stop complaining about the other. You say, oh, what they post, what they are posting about, what's the name? What they are posting about Ibrahim Traore is fake, is AI, is this and that. For those of you now will be doubting Thomas, watch this video.
It's really happening in Burkina Faso. It's a revolution that I believe that the entire continent of Africa can emulate. I mean, when you have a leader that really cares about his people, he makes sure that he delivers. Guess what? Will you believe if I tell you that the entire country of Burkina Faso could only boast of 3,000 kilometers paved road from independence till now? Will you believe me? Will you believe me? I mean, a country called Botswana could boast of 3,000 kilometers when the British left it. But the French left, a government came to power. See, that's a construction going on. A government came to power for over 27 years. How old is this country?
The country, the independence since 1960.
1960?
Yeah.
And the country could only boast of 3,000 kilometers.
3,000 kilometers, I'm telling you.
Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. As Wodimai was saying, since the independence up to today, we had just 3,000 something paved roads. But now, with the coming of Traore, they are planning to pave 5,000 kilometers per year. This is insane. This is unbelievable.
How are they achieving that?
Yeah, they bought all the equipment because the government doesn't want anymore to let any company be in charge of this. So they bought all the equipment to do it by itself. The government is in charge of building all those roads that you can see.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah. As you guys, maybe some of you saw the equipment coming from Ghana.
Okay.
People made a lot of videos about it. So the equipment are here. The government is taking care of constructing or building the roads, because sometimes they give it to private companies and they take forever to finish some roads. So the government is now taking care of building the roads with their own equipment and everything.
Or do you still want to tell me that that video is AI generated? It might be AI generated. Maybe your brain too is AI generated brain that you are using. That's when you see good governance, you cannot be grateful about it. Somebody somewhere is doing something great for his country. But then I say, make I do something. Do you know that even if you give Nigeria the best president today, he will be limited in the things he wants to do because of our constitution? See, there are some things you cannot do in some countries. There's some things you cannot do as a president of a country if we are ruling under if you're under democracy. You understand? If you're under democracy, there's some things you cannot do. So I just want to say democracy is not for Africa, especially Nigeria, with our tribalism and with our strong head and some stupidity where they here and there. See, democracy is not our thing. No, it's not our thing. I notice it's really our thing.
Here in Africa, we have almost everything. I mean everything. We need just two things. We have natural oil, we have gas, petroleum, gold, silver, diamond, renewable resources. We have them. We even have the population, the manpower, the workforce to transform these natural resources into what we want. Do you know what we need? What we need is good leadership and unity. With about 54 countries here in Africa recognized by the UN, almost above 45 or 50 of the presidents are in their late 70s, some even in their 80s. As if that is not enough, the vice president, most of them are in their 80s. President of the Senate in his 80s. President of the National Assembly in his 80s. Most of the ministers in their late 70s and 80s. What do you expect from them? They cannot think beyond their age, beyond their reasoning faculty. They are already old. That is why I said we need good leadership. We need young, vibrant leaders in Africa. And here we have Ibrahim Traore as a young leader who is bringing good leadership to Africa. One. And what else do we need again? Unity. We have to unite, because unity is strength. We have to stand behind him and support him. Our forefathers, some of them wanted to bring unity, but because of ego, long throat, lost. Some of our brothers fought against us. Let me tell you something. On the international scene, Every country, every state is there for his own goal. That is why the primordial goal of international relations is self-interest. Do you know that no country has the right to interfere in the internal affairs of any other country? Even if it's an African country, no European country has the right to interfere in the internal affairs of any other country, because it is a sovereign state. Because of sovereignty, they can only do that if we give them permission. So there are some Africans who will go and collect bribe and collect money from the Westerners, from France, from USA, from Canada, from any other country, and permit them to come in and give them the way in, which is not accepted. Don't be that individual. Please don't think for yourself. Think for the general public. Think for the society. Think for the future. Let us keep a good legacy for our children. Let us make Africa great, so that our children will not have to be looking for Canadian visas, for American visas every day. Let us make Africa a great place that others would like to come and visit. So mention your country in the comment section and say Africa is one. We have to change Africa. Share this video so that the youth must be sensitized, and we have to rise as one and make Africa great and make Africa a better living place.
France is protesting against the revolutionary leader, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore, for resignation. Why? France, give me one single reason why you are protesting against a leader in Africa. France, give me one single reason why you are protesting not against your president, Emmanuel Macron, but you are protesting against a leader in Africa, His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore. So you think every day Africa should be sleeping? We shouldn't have any good leader. The good leaders we have, you assassinate them. So any good leader we have, you be threatening the leader. Over 17 coup d'etat on this young man. Less than 4 years in the leadership. 17. So every day, France, you want Africa to remain at a one place without moving forward. And you are protesting against the young man to resign from his leadership simply because he's not giving you the opportunity to rule them how you want to rule them. I am telling you, France, you are stepping on the neck of the youth of Africa. The youth of Africa, we are not going to sit down for you to be assessed. And I mean tormenting our great leaders. Like what you do to Thomas Sankara. We are not going to allow you to overtake Captain Ibrahim Traore from us. Captain Ibrahim Traore will rule, and he will continue to rule the people of Burkina Faso. You are not living in Africa. You are not living in Burkina Faso. So you are not the one who should tell what we should do in Africa.
President Oponjo of South Republic. This is a special message to all African leaders. Let me start with South Africa. I am very, very worried with the trend. I'm very, very worried with what's happening in South Africa at the moment, especially with the American government. The attack from the American government is, as far as I'm concerned, the Americans want to collapse the South African economy. I will urge Ramaphosa to revisit the nuclear weapons. Revisit the nuclear weapons, because I genuinely believe that America will do what it can to attack South Africa. The second point is this. I will urge all African leaders to invest in nuclear weapons immediately. And finally, the third point is this. It is really, really important. Really, really important that all African males are trained, military trained, immediately within 24 hours notice. It is really, really important that Africa is ready to react if we are attacked.
Alright guys, thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to this channel, and please my love, don't forget to turn on the post notification bell so that you'll be the first to be notified whenever I post a video. I love you. See you in my next video. Bye.